Here are 3 amazing beast handler strategies. The first is with the T-Rex. A big thing with this path is that the tier 3 and up do more damage to stun balloons, so we're going to pair our beast handler with Pat Fusty as his slaps stun them once he's a high enough level. Luckily, the start of this strategy is very flexible, so just get through the early game however possible and place Pat down so he can start getting experience. Once Pat's down, put an Adasaurus next to him, and if you're struggling at this point, you can buff Pat with an Alchemist and you should be fine. Next, we'll get down 2 002 villages and a Cleansing Foam Engineer. This will decamo all the balloons, and we're making it an overclock later on. On easier maps, you could probably get away with a radar scanner, but I was doing this on Blons for some reason. Anyway, make one of these villages a 202, and then we'll upgrade our beast handler to a 030. At this point, make the Alchemist a 300 if you haven't already. After this, we'll place 2 beast handlers down in range of both villages, making them 030s, and merge them with our first beast handler. The nice thing about these guys is that they do not need to be close to the track, so you don't have to waste valuable real estate on them. From here, I got a downdraft helipilot, but this could probably be skipped on most maps. After that, we'll make our main beast handler a 040 T-Rex. You should be able to afford this in the mid 50s, where it'll tear everything apart with ease. This upgrade makes it a level 32 out of 64, so our next goal is to get it to max level. A super cheap way to do this is to get 4 more Velociraptors and merge them with the T-Rex. If you can get them in range of both discount villages, a 030 beast handler only costs $3,445 on chimps, which is about a third of the price of just the T-Rex upgrade. And the reason we have this option is because we won't have enough money to get a Gigantosaurus, so we don't need to get 4 T-Rex handlers. This max level T-Rex will absolutely destroy the balloons, soloing the likes of round 76 and 78. But now we need to make his stunning partner a bit better. To do this, we'll upgrade our Cleansing Foam to a 040 Overclock Engineer and use its ability on Pat Fusty. Because Pat won't hit level 20 this run, Overclock will have a 100% uptime on him, making his stuns much more consistent. This will slow the balloons as well as making our T-Rex deal that extra damage more often. After that, you can go for a tier 5 of your choice. I opted for a 502 Mortar Monkey because we needed some more blimp damage for 98 and I wanted to stun the balloons even more. This worked great, and after that I only needed a little more support. I got a 024 Relentless Glue, upgraded the second village to a 032 Mib, and I got 2 Spike Storms for round 100. But as you can see, anything smaller than a bat doesn't move much with this strategy, even making the likes of Blons pretty easy. The second strategy is all about the Pouakai. This time, neither the hero nor the start matter, so pick your favorite. I went with Sada just to make the early game a piece of cake, but you do you. Once you get through the early game, we'll want a couple of cheap towers that specialize in big save-ups. 2 that come to mind are a 302 Spike Factory and a Summon Phoenix Wizard. These 2 will tear apart any rushes coming your way, and the Phoenix ability will bail you out if you ever get in trouble. Buff these 2 with a Jungle Drums Village, and it's time to build our big bird. Start with 2 Horned Owls, merge them, and work towards a Golden Eagle. This is where the bird starts to get useful, but it'll still pale in comparison to the other monkeys you have down. We'll want this eagle to be max level, so get down a 3rd beast handler, make them all 003s, and merge them into 1 level 24 Golden Eagle. This will bring you to round 63, where all you need to do is summon a Phoenix for the first 2 ceramic rushes and use a hero ability for the 3rd rush. Around this time, we'll have enough money to upgrade our eagle to a giant condor, and the run gets really easy. This guy can pick up and move BFBs, so just make sure its green circle is as far forward as possible and you'll be set. From here, upgrade your other 2 beast handlers to 004s, and then place down a 4th and final beast handler. We want this guy to be really far forward so our bird has tons of range and can be the only one attacking at the start of the track. Once placed, upgrade this final beast handler to a 004 and save up for the Pouakai upgrade. This should be relatively easy, especially if you put your giant condor on strong, as it'll basically solo BFBs. In the mid 80s, you'll be able to afford this tier 5 upgrade, and you shouldn't have to worry about a thing for quite some time, especially if you change its targeting back to first. I didn't spend any extra money for the rest of the run, and I was able to win with over $61,000 left over. The final strategy revolves around the Orca and its incredible single target damage. Like the other strategies, the start doesn't matter, but I recommend over defending, as this strat is so cheap that you might as well make your life easy. I did a minimalist run and one where I spent more money early on, and both runs I got our tier 5 monkeys online with plenty of time left. So don't worry about it and just make sure to place your monkeys near some water. After you have your defenses down, get 2 discount villages, one with jungle drums and the other will become a mib later on. Then we will get 3 great white beast handlers, merge them together and set it to strong. This thing will destroy any mobs coming your way for the foreseeable future, but it struggles against ceramic rushes. Because of this, we'll pair him with the King of Cleanup, the Necromancer. Get a 024 wizard as close to the Great White as possible. The reason for this is that the shark's range is smaller than the wizard, so when it drags blimps to their doom, it'll fill the wizard's graveyard. After you get the Necromancer, upgrade your Great White to an Orca and watch it one-shot round 60. Not the toughest round, but man is that satisfying. Before getting the Orca to max level, you have two options. If you're worried about round 63, you can get some rush defense down, or you can depend on your hero's abilities. If you're on an easier map, you should be fine, but on advanced and expert ones, you'll probably need some help. Anyway, once we're past round 63, we'll save up for a Prince of Darkness, getting it in the mid to late 70s, which will make any rush a piece of cake. Next, we'll get down 4 more beast handlers, making them all Great White. Once again, place these guys off to the side, but still in range of water and both villages. If done correctly, each one should only cost $3,660. Merge these guys with the Orca and this should make it max level, giving it the ability to one-shot ZOMGs and DDTs. From here, upgrade your village to a 032 and you'll be good for a while. On off the coast, I was good until round 98, where I had 64 grand to spend, and on downstream, I made it to round 100 with 70k in the bank. You can do whatever you want with this money, so on off the coast, I got an Inferno Ring, and on downstream, I got a Carpet of Spikes, both of which made for an easy finish. But those are 3 great strategies using the Beast Handler.